One of the things that scared me the most and made me not want to start YouTube, and I found out later on it's not even the truth. So it was about how to get started. I thought that if I record a video that I have to share it. I have to try and build my own audience. I had to share it on Facebook or share it on Instagram or whatever. And I'd already expired. Those people, all my friends, they don't even listen to me anymore on Facebook because they don't want to hear about my health journey. And that is what my channel is about. This channel is basically to show you how I got started with that channel and what's happened to me, what I've learned, how I built that channel. It's only 30 days old, but I want to start sharing with someone that's thinking about trying, because I went through all these feelings and all these thoughts. And yeah, that was one of my biggest worries that kept me from starting. But that is not how YouTube works. How YouTube works is you upload your videos, whatever you want to talk about, you upload them, and then they do the work for you. It's free. YouTube's free. You don't pay anything to upload videos or start your channel. So it's free. But they take your videos and they basically start by trying to figure out what niche you are in, where to send your videos, what group of people that, like me, my YouTube channel is called Eat Like It's 1965, and it's all about my health journey that I started 5 years ago because I was so sick, and I got better using the keto carnivore lifestyle. You'll have to go subscribe over there, hear my journey. It's been very interesting. Anyway, so after my first few videos, or even my first video, you know, they have these internal processes, I guess YouTube does, that kind of like read your video, listen, or watches your video, listens to your video, or whatever. They figure it out to figure out what you're talking about, okay? And then the more that you post, and as long as it's within the same niche, basically, it starts honing in on your audience, and it will start pushing it out to people that maybe subscribe to the same type of content from other channels. And so it'll start pushing it out there to see if people watch it. And then as they start getting feedback, or people start hitting like, or they start viewing it, or maybe they might subscribe to your channel, then YouTube kind of figures out, okay, I think I'm on the right path. So, you know, then the next video comes along or whatever, and it's kind of following that same path. However, if you post a video that's totally offline with what those first few were about, then it's going to kind of screw up. They're going to be like, oh shoot, now we don't know where to go with this. But anyway, YouTube does the work. They do the work for you. You don't have to tell anyone that you're posting videos on YouTube or you have a channel, because nobody will know if you don't tell them. And the thing that I learned is you don't really want to tell them, because if they don't listen to you in real life, like people quit listening to me about my health journey and how I got healthy and my life has been saved, basically. They don't listen to me anymore. They don't subscribe to that kind of stuff on YouTube. I'm not going to share it with them, because one, if they watch it, it's just going to be to watch a few videos, and then I want to build relationships with people that think the same way as me, that want to get healthy, that, you know, that kind of thing. So that is what that channel is all about. So that is what I learned. So yeah, you don't want to tell your family and friends that don't support you and follow your journey anyway in real life. So that was great. I'm like, I can easily get in front of the camera and just start yakking. I talk to myself all the time. And I think that's made this easier. I talk to myself. I have conversations with myself. I answer myself. I have the best conversations with myself. But I think that's kind of helped me, because when I pick up the camera, I just start talking. I keep it raw, I keep it real. My edits are I like to edit because I like that creativity side. So I play around with editing a little bit, but I like the raw, I like the real. So And I'm going to talk a little bit more about that part. But yeah, so don't be scared. Pick up the phone, prop it up on some pillows or boxes or whatever, prop it up on the window ledge, and hit record and just start talking. Talk about whatever you want to talk about. You don't have to upload that, but play it back and listen to yourself and watch yourself, and the wheels will start spinning and you'll be like, oh my gosh, that wasn't hard at all. But keep practicing that, and then you can delete it if you want, but just do that between yourself and your phone with nobody around. Anyway, that's about how easy this is. So that's like talking to yourself. That's what you need to do to make a video. You have to keep it in your brain that nobody's hearing this video except you, because that may be how it plays out for a little while until YouTube figures out where your videos need to go. But to this day, not one of my local family and friends have found my videos, know that I'm doing a YouTube channel, because I don't want them to know right now. I know I went to kind of establish my channel. I went to get a little more comfortable with this. Anyway, so yeah, that's all you got to do. So pick up your phone and start talking to yourself.